upon a time, in a land far away from where you and I live, there was an old widow and her son, Jack. The widow knew that they were running out of money, so she insisted that her son Jack went to the market and traded their cow, Old Bean, for as much as he could get. Jack didn't want to sell Old Bean. He'd been in their family for many years, but he knew that he had to, so he tied a rope around his neck and set off. But before he and Old Bean reached the market, an old man approached them. "That there is a mighty fine cow," he said. "Thanks," Jack replied. "You want to trade me for him?" he asked. "Well, I would," the old man said, "but the only things I own are these here clothes and a couple of magic beans." Jack, thrilled about the possibility of owning some magic beans, quickly accepted the trade with the old man and hurried home. When Jack's mother saw the trick that her son had fallen for, she sent him to bed without supper. She was so angry that she threw the beans out. Little to her knowledge, the old man wasn't lying. The beans really were magic, and that night a magical beanstalk grew. When Jack woke up early the next morning, he saw the beanstalk and was amazed. "I'll climb this beanstalk in search of riches," Jack said, and that's just what he did. But as soon as Jack climbed up the beanstalk, he came to a large door, and curious as he was, he went inside. When he entered, the first thing he saw was a large table, but he didn't have that much time to look around, for the ground started to shake. What Jack saw next horrified him. It was a giant. "Lay," the giant commanded a goose, and the goose produced a golden egg. The giant took the egg, and after being full from eating, went to lay down by the fireside. Jack took his opportunity and snatched the goose that laid the golden eggs. Knowing that the giant was going to wake up soon, Jack hurried out of the giant's lair, back towards the beanstalk. But the giant was close behind. He had realized that his golden goose was gone, so he hurried after Jack. But Jack was too quick for the giant. He jumped down the beanstalk and called for his axe. He took down the beanstalk with one mighty sweep, and Jack and his mother, with their golden goose, lived happily ever after.